food waste before I go to Mr. Lake. I mean, at farm level, there's tons of food waste at the farm level. So even before it gets to our fridges, then runs out and we put it in our own bins. There is an awful lot of waste there. In 2018, the government committed to £15 million to fund food redistribution. I think you only spent £12.5 million, and then in 2020 you scrapped that pledge. I'm wondering whether you're looking at, well, you're revisiting that, what will be happening to try and discourage food waste at farm level. Obviously, it's not always the farmer's fault that this happens because they can't get pickers or the crops rot because of the weather. So where that's a slightly different issue. But what are you doing on that? So
Marta, we have, as you say, spent money on large and small redistribution organisations around surplus food. So that has happened. We fund the WRAP, the Waste Resources organisation, and who are really well placed to take action on food waste. As I said, they did Food Waste Action Week and do a lot on prevention of food waste. I don't know if there's any more that you want to add.
That money that was there to help redistribution's gone, hasn't it?
Not my understanding.
Okay. Well, it'd be helpful if you can write. If you haven't got details in front of you, that is quite a niche point, perhaps. Well, not niche, but perhaps a bit detailed. If you could write to us on that, that would be helpful because I think even in inner city constituencies, people are concerned about food waste.
I mean, I understand that it was a pilot fund and it's now being built into some of our work on farm payments. But we will write to you to be sure about that.
Okay, that would be helpful to know because Mr. Ben Lake, MP.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to just turn to some of the longer term ambitions and your plans to realise them. And I was quite struck in the